Right, let's see if that helps. Ah, there we go, that looks better. Ah, there we go, that looks better. Just double checking on my phone, what's going on my stream. Just double checking on my phone, what's going on my stream. Just double checking on my phone. Cool. So you can now hear what where my stream's at on my phone whilst I was checking it on my phone whilst streaming. Brilliant. Right, it looks like we have a bit more stability in OBS. More consistent frames on the stream, slightly scaled down screen, but it should still be full screen. Might be a couple of boards, top and bottom and at the sides, don't really care. Audio through better. Although I will warn people, my headset is starting to cap out a little bit, so it is a little bit ganky on the sound. It looks like I've managed to resolve whatever issue I was having streaming the game at the resolution that I'm currently playing in. It needs to be a little bit lower for some reason. Maybe I'll just need to downsize a little bit to get it to run properly. The game's now running smoother as well, though, so maybe it's the fact that the way this game's running. Oh shit! Yeah, it was close. Because I've also got the cruise control on. I don't want cruise control on. That's why. That's why me tapping the accelerator wasn't working. Okay. So I've now got. Yes. Yes. This looks and feels better. This is responding loads better. Maybe it just shouldn't have been running both of them in the same resolution. It actually needs to scale out the output a little bit. Now what was I checking? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I've just done a mission, and it's not giving me the money for collecting the actual boxes and putting them into the elevator, right? So I'm just going to come over and check to see what the fuck have I actually done. I'm pretty sure I collected the aluminium, right? I mean, that previous mission. Oh, stop turning the lights off in here. No, I'm not after the lights, I'm after the fucking door. There we go. Open. Lovely. Yeah, so there we go. So ship sounds still a little bit funky. There we go. Yeah, so stream's now working properly. My apologies about that, guys. So what did I move from the elevator? I swear I got aluminium, right? I did pick up aluminium, or was that just the second mission that I've done? I thought that was the first. The first two I'd already done. Corundum, carbon, stims, titanium. Yeah, it was. Okay, so we've done a contract mission. It's completed. Only now, it's saying that I didn't complete that mission and not giving me the money. So we've managed to do two. We did collect that. It's just gone, nah. You've collected it, put it in your what's it. And now it doesn't want to know. So let's track the 11 screw of corundum. So, now that it's working, you'll be able to see. I'm here to collect corundum. This one. Move to the elevator. There it is. Move it up. screen, see it come up. Okay. Get out the multi-tool. Let's get it on the ship. Oh, the ship's so far away. We might have to move it as it is. Yeah, let's go move it while we get the chance. Scooch it back a little bit. Get us a little bit closer to that hangar, to that freight elevator door, sorry. Not going to take too much. Yeah, there we go. Get the hell out of the sea. Yeah, no, it's looking loads better. Now my stream's actually keeping up, and I'm not dropping frames left, right, and centre. Brilliant. Cool. I'll take that then. Randomly clipped itself to my grid. That's not where I wanted it, but you know, come on, stop being a bitch. Clip there. So yeah, we'll track this skew of corundum. Maybe it's just the aluminium that's bugged. But I do know that we've just done a third mission for the 50k and it's gone, nah, you're not having the money. So it's screwed me out of 50k at the moment. Unless doing this one, we might end up with a game loop completion of the boxes on that freight elevator. And as a result, we could well end up with the 50k actually completing and ending up in the purse. But we'll see. This is the whole point of these missions, to earn the money for the vulture. No. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, that's the intent. No, stop pulling this up. No, stop being a dick. Because you're close to the item doesn't mean you need to be doing that shit. There we go. 2 more boxes. So this is 11 skew. And in the cutter, again, you can get them to fit. You've just got to be a little bit on the careful side. No. No. That one's out of position, that's why. There we go. No. There we go. We use the clippable grip ones as the as a guide to keep these all nice and straight, so that when we're putting them in, they stay straight and give us this gap we're after. And we can close this. So that's all of the corundum. So take note of this just in case, and see what happens when we no, I'm about to put you away. What the hell? Oh yeah, now it's not going to let us get in because it's now too close. And see why we need to have this. No, don't do that. No, stop moving the multi-tool up. No, don't move this one out. Jesus Christ. Let's pick the one I want. That's the one I want. I need that. I need this space. Come on, get out of the way. There we go. You see what I'm saying about needing this gantry space? So that you can actually get in and out of the ship, because it is the only entrance point in and out of the cutter. So again, it makes sense to make sure that we have that space down that side. This is why 12 skew is the maximum that this ship can realistically hold. Where you can then get in and out of the ship without too many issues. The only other way of doing it is to be in the your ship in the seat and have someone with you who loads the ship and just packs it all up against that back wall and then closes the door and then just stays in the cargo area. I'm sure you could probably fit a 13th box in there, perhaps. if you've got that person, because of the nature of the back doors, with the with that curvature, with the angle, with the way that the doors, with the way that it's shut, there is that skew box space at the end that you can probably fit stuff in. Again, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, that's for sure. But it could potentially be doable. But yes, 12 skew is ideally the maximum the cutter can hold in this configuration. Also note that I've gone for the standard cutter, the one with the two fins at the back that it now doesn't have, because the Rambler has the extra fuel tank, but it changes the interior geometry. You don't have as much in the way of cargo space at the rear, and the door's no longer at the right hand side, it's over in the middle, which obviously stops you doing the trick that I'm doing, because the middle section, the sleeping quarters, is elongated. It's a longer middle section, so there is an interior difference on that ship, and I'm pretty sure the Scout version as well has got a slightly different layout too, to this one and the Rambler, from what I can remember. So it does pay to have the original cutter, because it's got actually the larger cargo space and clippable grid, where you can actually get down that side and have 12 skew on board without too many issues. So that's good news. Let me pull off my channel because I don't now need that, and that means I can now take my wireless off, which means I can now do this and this and turn that off and get that off. My apologies, just turning my hotspot off on my PC adapter. Ah, of course it chooses to frame drop now once that's done that. Of course. Yep, frame drop away. Frame drop away. Come back to me. Come back to me. Come on, stream. Show us what you got. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why are you in the red? That's the yellow connection. And we're back in the green. Fantastic. Hopefully it's caught up with everything. That'd be good. Hopefully we got... hopefully it's caught up with itself. Maybe I need to just quickly factor in a custom buffer on output. Oh, you know what? I actually can't. I can't with AVC. Damn. See, my intention was to use 264X rather than H264 AVEC as the encoder, just for better quality streaming, but I suppose I'm going to need to get myself fibre optic internet to do that, to run full bit rate. I need to have partially compressed stream that's partially buffered on my internet, it would seem. I mean, not that I mind, but I'm just trying to compensate for frame drops and what have you, that, again, only seem to occur in this game when I stream. Call of Duty a little bit, but that's more the desync of their servers that causes that, which we can't avoid because their servers are rubbish. New gen tech game on old gen tech servers. Brilliant. At least with Star Citizen, you know you're getting new tech and new servers and new algorithms, and new coding and all the rest of it to be able to play the game. Obviously it comes with its own challenges, and sometimes the game doesn't work that well and there are issues, but by and large, for the most part, for the streams that I've done over the past year or so, playing this game with and without people, not really had that many issues when it comes to disconnects and all that sort of thing. Maybe in Twitch's own studio, but that was a dedicated. They really should bring that back. OBS is great, but just being able to stream in Twitch's own app, where you could just make your stream look how you wanted, do everything for your Twitch page in it without having to go on the website. You know, great control. It had all the information you needed. I mean, yeah, okay, OBS has greater control and more plugin support for stream decks and all that sort of thing. But the Twitch studio is just, it was nice that they had their own app that did its job, and just, you didn't have to set too much shit up for it to just work. And you didn't have necessarily a fluctuation in bitrate variance either. You know, its encoder was just fine. It felt like it looked better. You had shortcut controls already built into it rather than tell it which shortcuts you want to be using. And just, I miss it. But you know, it's been what, 7 months now since it's been out of the game. Was it May? I think the end of May it was discontinued. Oh, I miss them days. I miss that program. They shouldn't have really got rid of it. They might have, they could have just kept it going, but like just negated the support for it, so there was just no more updates for it, which might induce security risks. But who the fuck's gonna hack a stream? I mean, really, like, it was a good program. Nice, small, tidy, easy on the resources. Just did everything you wanted it to do. I don't get why they. I still have it. I do still have the program, but because it's live links to your account, they've just locked off the support, so you can't even run the app. Yeah, it's a game. Did say game. You can't run the app at all because it goes to connect to your account and goes, oh, I can't connect to your account. Like, please close the program. It's like, you should just be able to use the app as a standalone app by itself if you want to use it instead of OBS. Just because it's no longer supported and don't work and yada yada yada. That sucks. It sucks a bit. It does. Like, for those who might not be tech savvy and don't know how to set OBS up or whatever, Twitch just had its own wizard. Just did it all for you, and off you go. Yeah, okay, might not be the pro choice, but at the same time, sometimes you don't need to have the pro choice and all the extras to do what you want to do. Sometimes you just need to have something that fucking works, so you can just make content, you know? It's just, I don't know, man. It just seemed like a bit disenfranchised to turn around and get rid of it just because they didn't want to do it or support it or anything anymore. Like, just a real shame, real shame. I thought it was a nice tidy app. Might have had a couple of issues, but I never encountered them. Really. Right, back to the game. That's all of our corundum boxes on the grid. It might not be pretty, it might not be nice. I don't really care. It's on there. So let's get rid of that. Now, we've already done a cargo mission that it didn't give me the. It hasn't cleared the contract off, and it hasn't given me the money for it. So just to double check, they are on there. They are in the freight manager. We are sat at 1,000,000 credits when we should be at 1,050,000. We're just about to clear this mission, right? So let's use this. There's the screen. Confirm. We'll send it down. Transfer complete. There we go. Contract complete. There's my credits. There's the 50k, right? So there's 3 that we've done. Okay. So these are the accepted. We've got titanium there. This one, the aluminium. I said in the stream just before pausing and restarting my stream that it's aluminium, not aluminum, because this is Britain, not America, right? This mission, we have already collected the aluminium from Bajini. I think this one is the one that's bust. We will see. Let's do the one at the bottom, the titanium, the 10 box SKU. That delivery is ready to go. So, we'll bring this up. Got nothing on it. And then it's sat there ready for reception. And we'll do our classic shut the door. And open the door. We'll turn these fucking lights back on. They need to be on. I don't like being in the dark in here. Thank you. It's already dark enough. But I think this needs its lights on as well. Not that it matters too much. I just like that we have the view and that it's crack-a-lacking. Right. Before takeoff, I'm going to make sure that we haven't received too much damage in landing. Right, auto there. We're going to refuel, even though I don't really need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's going to take off the extra 1,000, so you can see we're 1,050,000. There you go, and nearly 500 credits. We'll be fine. Let's get that one credit off. Come on. One credit auto repair. Alright, whatever. So
your systems are offline. Welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
yeah.
Your systems are online.
Hangar request completed. Open that door. Lovely jubbly. Get them up. Get the legs up. Landing gears up. Cool. So we'll point towards Bajini. Got it sort of in sight-ish. We're still in... No, we're not. There we go. There we go. That's the one I want. I'm going to stick the cruise control on. I'm going to raise the accelerator all the way up. Let's get the attitude of the ship all the way up. Let's climb, baby, climb. Using all that boost, all that lovely boost. Get ourselves, that's now online, so we should now be high enough to pull ourselves down. Get to, oh, redden out a little bit. That's okay. Just the G. Get ourselves over to Bajini. And bring our, what's it down? We'll do it at a casual 300, I think. That's 353. Yeah, we'll fucking hoof it in. Why not? Got 20k to cover. And we'll bring it down because of the float speed. Now within range because we're now under the 12 and a bit K to be registered. Hangar request. Shimmy strafe with the thrusters, bringing it down, 100, cut to the 50, take the cruise control off, just slide herself in. Let's put the landing gear down outside, so that caps us at 25. One click up on the mouse wheel for the throttle trim, caps it to 25 anyway. We're in line, We're down. So we'll go back. Cruise down to, where are we? Is it about there, I think? Yeah, I think it's about there, but we'll pull forward a little bit, yeah. So that's about where I think I'm going to need to be as I land. Right, let's open that back door. If it will let me out the seat. You gonna let me out the seat now? Yeah, we are. Oh! Oh, that's not good. There's a bit of jank. I don't like that. So the back door is probably going to be a bit too close, I think. No, we're just over to the... It jumped us well far over. That's incredible. Incredible amount of jump. Open this door, damn it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it jumped us well over. Oh well, not too fast. Just, yeah, 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 yeah. Because we were... we were here, which is roughly where you want to be, with the fins just at the bottom of your screen on outside view, so that when you do land, there you go. So it's just being a little bit janky there. But again, to be expected with this game. I'm also surprised that I haven't dehydrated too much. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner, the 69%, I'm surprised I haven't lost a lot of doing this, because this is usually quite intensive. What gives? Why are you bouncing? You shouldn't be bouncing. Anyway, we are tracking titanium. So let's have a look in the freight elevator. We're going to look for the titanium boxes. Carbon. Carbon. Oh, let's get the elevator down there first, shall we? Cool. Right, transfer complete. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay, there we go. It's just loading too much shit. Got carbon and carbon. 7 and an 11 of carbon. Stims. There's our titanium. So let's put that on the elevator. Bring it up. Good news. Cool. Now on the, what's it? Now it's saying I've left the cutter, the repair job I've done. Look at this. Look at this back door. It's damaged it again just from bouncing. Not too fast though. It's cheap to repair. Right. Let's get these boxes on board. We've got 10 titanium to deliver. So there's one. Okay, we've got teleporting boxes now. That's not a good sign, because it was on clippable grid. So why are you releasing too early? You shouldn't just be detaching. Yeah, we've got some janky shit starting to happen. Nice. Not love doing box missions. Right, you are. Yeah, the only reason it should do this is because I'm out of position with my box. Because the tractor beam isn't strong enough anymore to pull past a certain weight, which is great, because then it means you can't just fucking tip the boxes to how you want them to be. Why are you not coming up with the grid? Oh, the grid broken. I think the grid's broken in my ship. Because that should be clipping. Yeah, thank you. You should now click. Right? Yep, there we go. Fixed it. So just having a senior moment there. Put you on that side of the beam. Then you'll be, yep, then you'll be level. Nice. Let's bring you down here. And that's where you need to be. You can't. No, get off. Yeah, that's better. Yep, cool. Yep, we've got enough space there. So, yep, you'll do. The box is triggering the door. Say hello to my automatic door that doesn't open for me, but it'll open for the box. Brilliant. I love it. Let's get you in there. Should give you, yeah, that's about right. Got 2 boxes, so I'll put again one on the floor, one up top. Oh, why can I not move the last box? Excuse me. Right, that's all we need, right? Can I get down the side? No, I can't get down the side. You need to be a bit further in. There we go. You get down the side. There we go. We have you there. Let me put the multi-tool away then. There we go. Close the door. Get down the side. Get into the cockpit. Open the door. Lovely. Lights are on. It's cool. Let's get in the seat. Lovely jubbly. Get some blood back in the old little finger. Nice.
Launch complete.
And we've launched. Take them up. Not asked to get out the hangar. Wait at the door. Open said door. Rise above halfway. Hope no one's coming into their instance of hangar in this hangar. It might blow me up. Usually what's spawn killed me. And I say spawn kill because it was a death, it was a kill that I was spawned into basically, because there was nothing there. And there was no one else there, and if they were, then we were both spawned into each other because of how the hangar instances tend to work. When it's happened, you don't just die out of nowhere unless you're being shot at or blown up or something. Or you crash into an object and the object wasn't there, it was invisible, it didn't happen. So either I was spawned into their instance or they were spawned into my instance, and we were both in the same place and trying to occupy the same space as assets, and obviously you can't have 2 assets in the same place in this distance, so it just chooses one of you to disintegrate and die. Which on a couple of occasions it's been me. Frustrating. Really annoying. But it happens. So what can you do? But yeah, here we go. Box mission number 4. Yeah, box mission number 4. But it's decided not to give us the aluminium. And as you could see in the freight list, the aluminium hasn't spawned because we've already delivered it. So aluminium seems to be the boxes that are broken at the moment. Whether that's just for me and for that one instance of mission, because it's aluminium and in the list, who knows. Sorry, I'm just getting a jacket because my arms are a little cold. So you know, it could well be that that's the reason why. And it's, you know, the tops of my arms. I know you just see me do that, but yeah. So yeah, I wonder if it's aluminium because it's alphabetical. A, that's just broken potentially. But in a stream that isn't quite a stream, it's before the last 35 minutes, the video prior to this, if you're watching this one, the one that's a bit janky, it's not really tracking the video of my stream at all well. Let's just double check that it is happening at the moment. Bloody well should be, because I've resolved it. Yep, that's fine. It is literally 5 seconds behind. That's good. Yeah, it seems like in that last one, I again stated it's aluminium, not aluminum, because we're in Britain over here. I'm obviously English, British, and we're not American. That was at the start of me leaving the hangar to go collect the aluminium SKU boxes from Bajini to take back to Riker. I did so. I completed that mission. I sent them down the elevator. It told me the contract was completed, but it hasn't delivered me the cash, and it hasn't turned around and said that the mission's been completed. It's still in my list, and there are no boxes of aluminium for me to collect. So I'm going to leave that one to the end of these Bajini missions before doing the long distance missions. And I'm going to leave that till then before potentially cancelling the mission, just to make sure that it is gone, and you know, make sure that we can. Yeah, I'm still too far out. But yes, it's a little annoying that, because that's 50k that's just down the drain. But it is what it is. We need to be under 12k. No, we need to be under 10k, do we? Yeah, 10k for area 18. Nice. One thing I'm going to do, I do have to say, I do like the music. So let's have that up too. Cruise control off? No, it is not. Let's turn that off. Oh, are we? We're leaving the safe zone. I'm entering a safe zone, so that can shut the hell up. Oh, scooched in nicely. Oh, right. I haven't got my landing gear down though. That won't help. Where are we on the... About there. Lovely stuff. Still no internal ship sound. A little bit on the jank today. It's on and off. Hit and miss. Which is fine, I guess. Not too bad. Could be worse. I assume that they've turned around and done this, particularly with sounds inside the hangar. I think they've done that to help cut off all the external sounds of the other instances, because that was an issue where you could hear other people doing their box missions, other people in their hangars and doing their elevators when they're calling their ships in and out, and they were louder than your own. You know, so it's like, it was incredibly off-putting. Obviously, to cause some startling effect, or it's just ridiculously loud, and it seems to be just an immediate hotfix to just mute those sounds for the instances that aren't your own. But in doing so, they've kind of muted your ship's internal sounds at the same time when you're in this area. For the most part, it's not all the time. I think it's just on re-entry and at certain times, because I've noticed that whilst we've been doing these box missions, sometimes I've got internal ship sounds in my hangar, regardless of whether I'm here at Riker or Bajini, and then other times I haven't. So I think it just depends. It might be a case of if you are in a hangar where there is another instance loaded and there's another player there, that might be what determines whether the sounds are muted or not. What the fuck? I didn't turn around and trip over. It's bullshit. You fucking damaged me. What? 85? Oh, never mind. Whatever. Right, so this is the extra small, this is the 10 skewered titanium that's coming off the back here and going onto the elevator lift. So we can see it's all clippable grid stuff. It's not pretty, don't care, as long as it's clipped. Put this away. Yep, thank you. Let's go operate the elevator. So we're waiting for this titanium to confirm and disappear. I'm going to sit in this screen because I'm pretty sure if you leave this screen too early, like I might have done with the aluminium, that's what might have stopped me from the contract clearing, us in it's completed, and then getting paid. Or in this instance, I was going to say, or in this instance, that took a while to complete, and then to give me the money. Gave me the money. Brilliant. Okay, so yeah, I think because I didn't wait before it went down and all the rest of it, because again, there's the code's trying to catch up. You can quite clearly see I've left the channel to my Drake cutter. I've been outside my cutter for a while. That should happen instantly when you end up leaving around this space of your ship. As soon as you leave your asset, your model, as soon as you get outside, see, joined, as soon as I've crossed that barrier, it should leave it automatically when I get down here, and it should be like, oh no, you've left your cutter, you're now far enough away. It doesn't. It takes quite some time before it goes, oh, you're not in your ship. You're not in your channel for your ship. It should be immediate. And I think those kinds of things that are trying to catch up within the game code and complete in their order, I'm pretty sure that's what's causing missions to break or not complete, because code before them completing, once they've been completed, it's stacking code after code after code to like go through the order and complete, but they're all using similar functions from previous orders, and they don't know which one to use to complete first. I think, at least that's what it appears to be within my experience of how this game runs and operates, and how game code operates. Whether it's C hash, whether it's C plus, whether it's Lua, whether it's PHP, whether it's HTML, doesn't matter. It has an order, a run order, an execution sequence. And if that execution sequence gets out of order, it will go to complete the code, and then it will get stuck because it can't tell itself to jump back and retry and complete the code unless you've told it to. Where if you're constantly stacking broken loop instances or code instances that are using the same function beforehand, and it's that function that breaks, it's not going to complete in the next one, and then it's not going to complete in the next one, and it's going to try and go to the top, but it can't because it hasn't completed the order of function in execution, so it gets stuck. I think this is where things are starting to break in this game, in the alpha build. Because again, it used to happen way back when, and like look in the history, we've completed 4, right? Quartz, tungsten, corundum, titanium. No, we did aluminium as well. The aluminium, there it is. We don't have aluminium to collect. Do you know what? I'm going to abandon that one. Yeah, whatever. I'm really not fast. I am fast. It's annoying because we did do it. And I did complete it. But apparently, it doesn't want to count as completed. So, we'll just take it out of the list. And have done with it. Let's go do all the other stuff. Shall we?
Launch complete.
Yes, launch is complete. Hang request is completed. Beautiful. Tap, tappity, tap, tap, tap. There we go. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. Pull them up.
Landing gear up.
Let's get that bad boy up. And then let's boost our way. Oh, didn't want that. Let's boost our way to the stars. Let's get ourselves at the top of that. It's 75, 80 degrees to the planetary floor. Slowly pull ourselves down so we don't red out from the gravity, which happens at around 4 or 5 G, I think, if memory serves. Well, we're well above the clouds. Anyway, let's get ourselves to Bagini. Magic-y Bagini. There we go. Let's get our accelerometer set to around 500. 97% fuel. Brilliant. Get within our, is it 12k for Regini, I think? No, not 12k. Under 11.2. 11.2k this thing's safety ring is at. For us to call out for a hangar, so that's not so bad. Now I've got a shipment that's saying it's there. Is this where the missions are going to start being funny? But we've already got the carbon in the freight elevator. We know it's already populated there. So this is mission 5 that we're going to be able to collect from. Technically mission 6. So again, the multiple selection of contracts works, and the actual contract itself populates enough. We've come across one that breaks, which is aluminium. I don't know if that would be the same for anyone else, or if it's just me. We'll assume that it's a broken contract, and as a result, I would suggest anyone who watches this stream and plays Star Citizen avoid the aluminium cargo box mission, or cargo contract, sorry, from Riker to Bagini, or Bagini to Riker, whichever way round it decides to populate it. Because they do swap. Oh, sorry, which one are we looking for in a minute? We're after carbon. 11 SKU of carbon as well. Right, so it's raised, we'll bring it down. 11:15, might be nearly lunchtime in a minute. That's 7, so we want the 11. Let's move that over. Let's just double check there isn't any aluminium in here. No. No, quantum fuel contract items, ship ammunition contract items, hydrogen fuel contract items. No, see, so the aluminium isn't in this list because we've taken it and already delivered it. It just did not complete that one. What a shame. Well, at least we found one mission that is broke. No problems there. again, hopefully anyone who is watching the stream can turn around and let people know that perhaps, just perhaps, that mission might well be broken. Oh, Salty Mike is live. What's Salty Mike saying? Hmm. I'm just trying to think. Do I need to do that? No, I don't. Okay, 3. Let's have that. Oh, I need. Let's just send that over. Here we go. So it's raised. Cool. Yeah, we're getting a steady 40 frames now. Latency's not. Oh, there we go. Picking up 55. Okay, that's not so bad. I mean, it could be worse, I guess. It should be better though. It was loads better in 4.0 preview. I'm going to try and keep that running because Salty Mike's pretty good in the community for SC at the moment for information, and he's good at testing reports too. The same with what was his name? Trying to remember he not too sure who he touted for not information, streamer who CIG absolutely love. Oh, what was his name? What was his name? What was his name? What was his name? It should be in my history. Let me just sorry for the pause in my stream at the moment. Just trying to find out who it was. Not Salty Mike. I went to his page and added him. What was his name? What was his name? Again with the T.
Morning, everyone. We're starting early. Reason being, Clover has her first group session. She's been sick for 3 weeks or whatever. So that was supposed to happen a while ago, a couple weeks ago.
Damn.
And we weren't able to.
I can't find who it was.
To go because she was sick. Yeah, Tarada saved SC. Exactly. CR's favorite content creator. Once again. So we're just gonna jump right into it right away. There is a post from Zylon, but I just want to make sure I have.
There we go. Just gonna have Salty Mike up on the board in front of my keyboard just to make sure that I can keep up with what's happening at the moment. Good morning with a smile. Yes.
Let's talk about smile. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's not.
Who cares? You guys are so ridiculous. That's what I have to say. Who cares?
Okay, let's get this going.
Change this over.
Get that in there like it should be. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the French content creator for Star Citizen that Salty Mike touts. I can't remember his name. Begins with a T. He made a post in Spectrum about the state of the game so far and the drop of 4.0.1. CIG absolutely loves the guy, and it feels like, and as Salty Mike mentioned, that they seem to pay attention to this guy, and because whenever he mentions something good, as Salty Mike said, he makes good content for the game, and if something he finds is good and makes really cool content for it, it seems like CIG then focus on that particular aspect of the game to then like make it really good, right?
Guess that looks pretty good.
And what they've found, or what I've noticed too, is that seems to be the case for some of the creators, right? So they're concentrating on some of the content, but not necessarily the fixes.
But I also think it's
Today,
I read the first before the stream, like first couple paragraphs, and was like, oh, I need to stop this. So and just say my actual reaction for the stream. I have not followed any of this stuff last night. You're catching me watching this and checking all this stuff out in the morning. I was playing some game yesterday and took a little break from Star Citizen. I did all of the phase ones of like for Pyro on every single faction, and it was kind of painful. And I yesterday, so I
Get out of my way, box.
Here we are with what's kind of a big deal. Alright, so this is from Zylon posted on Spectrum. 4.0 current issues and updates. Sounds kind of nothing crazy to start, right? But it actually is kind of a big deal about something, I guess. But yeah, we wanted to take a moment to update you on the current experience and where
There we
our
go.
focus is as we work towards improving 4.0.1 and beyond. First and foremost, what do they think is Spectrum? People that aren't playing the game rate Spectrum, Lord knows what the current issues are. Because they experience them every day and have told you about them forever. But okay. Please relax. Relax. We mentioned in a letter from the chairman in December, our top priority is playability. Playability, ensuring that your experience in the verse is as smooth and
I'm gonna
enjoyable
turn this
as
up.
possible.
I hope some of this comes through on the
Okay,
microphone.
okay. That means dedicating all our resources, all of them, by the way, to improving stability, addressing critical issues, and delivering meaningful quality of life updates. Okay. With that in mind, we've made the decision to forego the Red Festival free fly.
Yeah, good.
This reinforces what we said in December. Star Citizen needs work, and it needs to work well.
Yeah, well, we
Right
should have
now,
done
our
that from the
focus is
start.
on continued hotfixes and subsequent patches to bring the experience to a much better place. So, oh my god, they did it, guys.
I actually
They did
listened.
it. To some extent, they did it. This is a huge deal.
It is a huge deal. But only if they deliver. But I agree with Salty Mike here. It is a big deal, but only if they deliver.
But do we have, how dumb do they think we are? Do we have extremely bad memories? What if our memory went all the way back to Tuesday and Saturday? It's not that far away. Tuesday, they released 4.0.1.
Yeah, which I'm playing right now. Stream.
When we told them how bad it was, when we pointed out that all of their possible fixes were
Trash.
fixes,
Yeah.
that the issues on Monarch still existed, the
Okay, let's get that in there.
freight terminals, the
Yeah. A lot of
anything
stuff that's
around
broke.
transit has been a problem. Let's take our memories all the way back to before 4.0 even released. Without the transit refactor, I was screaming from the rooftops, don't do this.
Yeah, a lot of people
Don't
were.
do this.
Because a lot of stuff that you
Without
need
the
in this
transit
game is
refactor, what are we
broken.
gonna do?
For sure.
Our game is gonna be a problem. It's not going to work.
But I
Right.
find that it depends on the server that you're
So-
on, depends on how broken your game is.
With all that in mind,
Which is interesting. No,
they
don't
have
get me in the box.
ever stopped the free fly.
No,
If this was 1 year ago,
that is something
if this
that's
was
incredible.
2 years ago, would this have ever happened?
Nope. No, free fly would never have been
course not.
stopped. That's how bad things are right now.
We do have to recognize that all these things, the Rich Tyrer era, the letter from the chairman, a lot of CIG employees either leaving or being let go.
Yep.
That something is changing or has changed ever so slightly internally. Ever so slightly.
Enough for it to make a difference. And you know what that is? Probably people aren't playing the game enough and aren't buying in the shop. That's probably my aim.
And everything actually changed. Talk is cheap. I believe it when I see it. You're seeing it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You are seeing it. You're just seeing not enough of it, right?
Yeah.
Removing the free fly is the absolute
biggest
bare
change.
minimum.
Biggest change they've done so far.
Of showing that they want to change.
Yeah.
But releasing 4.0.1, releasing a ship without putting it in the PTU, doing the event like Fight for Pyro or whatever it's called, right? These are all things that they should not be doing. And they're all really, really bad. Right? Those things also need to change. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't give a thumbs up for doing the right thing for the free fly. Thank you. Thumbs up. Good job. But I
Doesn't
will
mean
not
we
forget
actually do.
4.0.1 going live on Tuesday when it shouldn't have. Selling a ship without putting it on the PTU. And doing all these events. And releasing 4.0 without a transit refactor or anything, right? So let's not forget any of that. Good start. But it's more like, you know, ooh, I got slapped on the wrist by our community, and here's what we can do after we made all these massive mistakes, right? So it's a little bit weird, but it shows that their behavior might be changing a little bit, but it has to change a lot for a lot of people, right? While there's no single patch that will instantly get us to where we want to be, 4.0.1 was an important first step. It included a massive list of fixes, which most of them weren't even fixes. Like, these are the things that we're talking about here. They keep talking about this massive list of fixes. Does anyone see it? Because they didn't even list them in the patch notes. Because if they did, like, this is, yeah, he's doubling and tripling down. It's like pirate software level stuff. The massive list of fixes that were not fixed, right? Man, that one annoys me because that's the one that I've been calling out for a couple of weeks now that really, really bothers me. Some of the nastier issues impacting your experience remain. Below, you'll find a list of some of our top priority issues currently being worked on. This isn't an exhaustive list. Many other issues are being tackled in parallel, but we want to be transparent about where our efforts are focused in the short term. We'll continue to keep you updated through patch notes and additional update posts like this one as we have more to share. Overarching topics. The elevator in the room. We've rolled out a number of patch fixes. However,
Elevator in the room. What, the elevators that are broke?
Remain a major pain point in the overall experience. These issues can trap players in locations, preventing basic access to the game, which is why they remain one of our highest priorities in every single patch cycle. The team has a bright spotlight on these issues right now and is actively working towards more reliable fixes for this. All right. You should have never went. This shouldn't even be an issue, but it is because of bad decisions made in the past. Are they changing and actually making these fixes? I hope. This is one of the things, and same with the free fly, where you don't want to look back at the past and blame them for what they did in the past or what they're trying to change in the present. But it's really hard not to, right? It's really hard not to. Character stowing and repair. We recently deployed a fix for the most severe character stowing issue. People are still having it. Right? A lot of players out of the game. However, players still frequently get stuck in specific shards, which exacerbates other issues, especially since logging out and back in is a common workaround for various bugs. Additionally, character repair does not consistently resolve stowing problems. We're actively investigating this. Right?
Yeah, actively investigating it. But the issue I find, as I turn this down a minute, the reason it's an issue is, again, each individual instance locally is trying to complete code that the persistence universe on the server and the server shards is also trying to complete and catch up with. And if you're carrying incomplete code on your character's account, when you're jumping from server to server or shard to shards, you are re-injecting that error code that persistent universe is then trying to database and collate and then assimilate into its code, and then it ends up taking on that issue. That's why a patch will drop, it'll work fine for a few hours. The more and more people encounter more and more errors, try and migrate themselves to a working instance, and they just end up, it's like a virus, it just transfers the error of that code that hasn't completed into the new instance on the new server, and then everyone starts to experience that issue on that server. That's the problem. They need to work on this databasing issue. They need to work on the consolidation of the transit layer between the 3 different coding languages that are piloting and running this game. They need to work on the translation layers, because that's where I think a lot of these issues are starting to occur initially, and then also work out how to get the persistence and the databasing to work properly so that it doesn't cause some of these errors.
Fixed.
Hmm.
Not fixed. Not fixed.
It sounds like it's just going through the errors right now. Yep.
Not fixed. Well, maybe fixed. Not fixed. No, fixed. Not fixed.
I'm gonna have to have a look at these patch notes later on.
Maybe.
But this is what I'm currently testing at the moment.
Because they're not even on the UI. Maybe fixed. Definitely fixed. Literally happened to me while salvaging in the misfortune. Not fixed. Like, again, they're calling things fixed that aren't fixed. So I didn't know they listed them though. So thank you, Nerf. That's just letting me know that I missed that. All right. So hangar woes. From hangar lifts that clip damage player ships to not storing ships properly after arrival, doors not opening and closing correctly, losing your personal hangar completely and overlapping with other players both physically and audibly. So the thing that bothers me here is there was like, when that initial patch went out, when hangars came out, there was a fix nearly every day, right? Hot fixing, PTUs, this, that, the other thing. It was constant trying to fix it, and then it just stopped. But you're telling me it's your top priority. If it was your top priority, I've seen very, very few fixes put into the PTUs to try to fix hangars. Very few. The only ones that I have seen are the audible changes. That's it. Load times in a huge issue we've been calling out for a while. Clearly didn't matter to push out 4.0.0 or .1. Mission issues. Let's go back to December with our memory.
Yep.
Let's release 4.0 regardless if it's ready or not. For optics. For making money. Right?
Yeah, gotta love that Christmas season.
It's so hard to feel like something is changing. The only way for me to feel like something is changing is for them to actually change. Canceling the free fly is actual change.
There needs to be a lot more.
The system underwent a refactor with 4.0, temporarily reducing a number of available missions. Yeah, a number. Like, almost all of them.
Yeah,
However,
the population of them didn't work.
Wonder why. Do you think it's because the team was focused on for pyro that nobody needs to be doing right now?
Yeah,
right?
probably.
Maybe. Spawning at mission locations.
We've had that before.
Mission sharing and reputation inconsistencies. Concerns about versus reward balance, especially for group play. Are people complaining that they're not making enough money? Because it was the other way around this time. Quantum travel and Starman. I can point out a million 2023 things that were supposed to be in Starman that are not.
So testing of those cargo missions seems to be okay.
Frequent disruptions, including repeated starts and stops,
forcing
players to retry jumps multiple times.
On the deck,
alongside an ongoing
let's
issue
see
where
if this
fuel stations cannot always
completes.
sync properly between server meshes. These are areas we're actively investigating to reduce frustration and improve reliability. That one, I don't know about you guys, totally fine with that.
It's going down.
That's one of these.
It's going to complete. Before we
gonna be
move
some
out of the
bugs,
area.
but they all have a workaround. So I get them stopping. Okay, you think that there were more pressing issues than that one. If your bullet fuel thing can go back to having none, turn around and
Oh, I missed the
fly
box.
back
I'm an idiot.
over the server line.
Well, that's no
It'll
good.
fix itself.
I didn't even... That wasn't even in here.
Zero fuel,
What?
and try not to ever have so low fuel that you can't fly anywhere. You'll be able to fix that one. It's a pain, but doable.
Alright.
LTP.
Well, we're going to
This is
test to
not
see
a
what
new
happens
thing.
when you accept
LTP has
putting
been a
that down
problem
for
since
your
LTP
contract and
existed.
see if it'll actually...
Saying the system has become unreliable, when was it reliable? It has never been reliable. With frequent reports of lost items, ships, and money, I think that this lack of attention to detail on this
There
one
we go, completed.
bothers me a little bit. With you're not just losing items and ships, you're losing contested zone rewards. You're losing contested zone items.
Yeah, that's not good.
Major feature of the patch.
There we go.
Did you test?
1.1.
Did you test at all?
We've got 8 of these left to go.
No, people didn't lose. Some people lost everything pretty easy. Some people kept some.
Okay. Too lively. And rat.
Yep. Okay.
Point.
Back to this post.
Should be
3, 6, 12 months from now, and still see these issues. But I have a really bad feeling that we will. Right? Additional fixes. As mentioned above, this is not an exhaustive list. Many other bugs are being addressed and investigated in parallel. A few examples include, just going back to the 100 fixes thing, they actually think those are fixed if they posted them, right?
I would assume
They
that they think
believe
that that's
those
the
are
case.
fixed. But it becomes our job to go down a list of 100 bugs and tell you that they're not.
Well, yeah, because they're
Anybody tested
to
that company
test this.
is the part that I
Like,
lose my mind.
that's kind of the point of this game at the moment.
We are continuously their free QA, but we work as if we're
Testers.
not being paid.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the issue council
No, we're having to pay for the
mostly
shit.
just used for people to try to.
That's bogus.
Good.
No, it's not good. It's not
That's
good
not
at
a
all.
good situation. But currently,
Um,
the minables loading in is fixed as of yesterday. We'll see. And vulnerable actors, I have not seen much of this, but I can tell you that this is one that QA was working on really hard and tried to nail down, but didn't get. What I'm talking about is
keep you out of the
this
way.
miscommunication between a fix being put in from a developer and that fix actually being tested.
Carry.
Becoming stuck or confirmed to be fixed, right? Those becoming stuck and impeding missions. How about that CZs? They're like never working. Collision issues where players may clip through a ship floor, etc.
Yep.
Power allocation. I think they got this one. Inability to equip some components discovered in contested zones and more.
Oh yeah.
The issue council and you, oh yeah, really helping, even though 90% are marked as duplicate or archived or are marked as fixed when they're not. That one's a rough one. And then, what is it? Thursday, February 6th.
Okay. Let's see.
Right? Jared Huckabee will be joined by CTO Benoit Beauchesor to go deeper into these issues covered above, what's causing them, what's been done, and how our feature and stability plans for 2025 will build over the year to restore functionality and quality of life to the persistent universe
So
that
the
we
tubing
all
mining
want.
facilities are on Lyria.
ISC was Thursday, unless you're
Is it
Australian.
contracts?
ISC was
Is that
Thursday,
right?
I think. Actually, don't know. I think ISC was Friday.
Down to 5
Wait,
on
ISC
Lyria.
topic. Here, just tell me what it is. They're saying Thursday they're doing SEL.
So,
That doesn't matter as
and if
much.
we track
It's 2 hours with
Hampton and
Benoit.
Sons, I'm pretty sure that's on
good,
Lyria too.
but it's going to be a lot of talk, and it's one of
Yeah,
those things where we want to see action. The thing about Benoit is the last time he was on camera,
oh no,
it
it's
was a
on
lot
Waller.
of talk, and then after the talk did come action. And I think Benoit is one of the most trusted like people in leadership at the company.
There we
When
go.
he speaks, people tend to listen. What he speaks tends to become a reality. Tends to. I don't know if 500 players on the server was their ultimate goal, or if it was more.
So we're going to do the Lyria stuff
Outside of
next.
that,
All of the... Lyria is all the tubing stuff.
To explain them, so someone like myself can explain these issues. But we'll see. No, Zeus, he's literally not. So that's so unfounded. Benoit rapidly going to
pack of stims there.
last time he came on camera, he talked about RMQ, and then RMQ became significantly less of an issue, and a lot of the issues that we were experiencing in the server meshing test were fixed. And we are now playing server meshing, and we are now playing 4.0 with a lot of good experiences that are happening.
Mine's not so bad at the moment. Yeah, let's do the small ship first, I think.
What
Yeah,
I do
well,
feel is that this is a waste of time, and I would rather him take 2 hours on a Wednesday or Thursday when I'm doing this to.
So,
I'm at the point where I don't want to hear. I want to read a spec proposal. I don't want to hear from a developer. I want the doors to shut, the heads to go down, and the work to happen, and a release to be ready, and then start talking. No Man's Sky's. It's No Man's Sky time. At this point, you have your tech out the door. Server meshing is there. It's No Man's Sky time. That's sort of what I'm starting to feel. Like as a content creator, I don't even care if I have nothing to cover. Game to cover.
yeah, that's how I feel.
I'm supposed to look at the comments for the ISC.
It's exactly how I feel, which is why.
You can't read.
Hey, Stellar Gaming, what's good? At the moment, contract cargo box missions in Star Citizen seem to be working. My current test, as you can hear, I'm listening to Salty Mike and his stream that's currently on Twitch. With regards to the 4.0.1 build, that's a bit janky. And again, testing Area 18 and Pagini Point for these cargo missions to work. Thus far this morning seems to be working, but I will stress only seems to be working on the EU servers. I tried being on the US servers yesterday, and very first thing this morning, the US servers are broken. I've also, let me just turn Salty Mic down. The other, what type of game is this? It's Star Citizen, man. It's space MMORPG, I suppose. Space simulation. Hence the ship type. But yeah, it's in early access. It's been in early access for a decade or so. It's one of the most expensive crowdfunded games on the planet. It's very well known because of how expensive it is, including in the shop, for any of the ships. And it's not in the best of states because it's still an alpha. I mean, it's stunning. Don't get me wrong. It's great. I've been in this game for the past 2, 3 years now. As part of the play test, I guess, of it being an alpha. The issue with it being an alpha, obviously, is that it's still being developed, and they're kind of using the player base as the testers, which is great for the most part. But a lot of people are just playing the game as if it's finished. And as you can see, it's fucking absolutely stunning, and the scale of it is as true to scale as you can get. So I'll give you an example. We've just come out of my hangar. We're traveling at the speed that we're traveling at. If I go to, oh, yeah, that's where I wanted to be in my map. We're on that planet, by the way. We're leaving. There we are. We are leaving that atmosphere to get to here, Virginie Point, which is a space station. And then from there, I've got to zoom out and get to this moon. And then from there, you've got this. And then from there, you can zoom out to the star map to get to Pyro. And this is the other system that they've just put in the game that's like twice the size of Stanton. And they're all doing it on this server meshing technology. What other games am I into? All sorts. We've got Stellaris, obviously another space game. Surviving Mars, another space survival game, but they're more like you Command and Conquer Civ type games. I have Civilization 6. I don't play that much. I've got Formula 1 2023. I'm a big race sim fan, although that's the only one I've currently got. Oh, there we go. Oh no, that's Libya. I don't want to be there yet. I want to be over here. I've got Sons of the Forest. I have Plaguing Evolved. I've got Call of Duty. I've quite like playing Black Ops Zombies. I haven't even started the campaign in that yet. I have pretty much played zombies exclusively in the game. On my Switch, I play Rocket League quite a bit, Vampire Survivors. I've got a couple of games on there for my autistic daughter. I've got PlayStation 4, so GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. I've got loads of games on my PlayStation that I haven't even played yet because I've been waiting to try and get my hands on a capture card when I can afford to get one, so I can start capturing that and streaming games on there, because I have a whole catalogue of games that I've just been getting through the PlayStation Store on their Plus net, so the free games, and I've wanted to play through each and every one of them from start to finish, having never played them before, to be able to stream them. You know, I've got Minecraft as well that I want to be in a little bit more of a creative mode, you know, kind of guy that makes sunken cities and all that sort of thing to sort of play around in. But I've only been in touch with Minecraft since I built my current PC rig in the past 3.5 years. Supermarket Sim, yes, I got that. Thank you, Game Grumps. That was a great playlist that I've been watching them play through. They got me into it. I do have it on the Switch rather than the PC though. But yes, a massive swathe of games. I play Valorant, cool. EA FC, yeah. I mean, EA's football games were great back in the day. Not so great now because they're rinse and repeat. Phasmophobia is a game I definitely want to play, especially since they've made some more updates to it. The last I saw was before they brought out the not the tarot cards, but they're like tarot cards, aren't they? I was into it beforehand, before they came into the game, and then they've updated it since then. Since they brought them in, I sort of lost touch from it, and I'm now trying to get my hands on it. I can play that and stream, because a couple of my mates do play it and stream it. I do play GTA, yes, but only on PlayStation 4. The group that I was part of, that I was right-hand man to the owner for, Crime Cartel. I can't play anymore because they all shifted over to PlayStation 5 and it's not cross-compat between the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. So I've not been able to play GTA for the better part of a year, year and a half with those guys now, so I just haven't bothered. I've been more invested in PC gaming as a result because of that. One, because I wanted to stream, and two, because of my career change that involves my media production company that's part of Stream. All of us are waiting for GTA 6. Yeah, you know. But while we're all waiting, GTA 5's the one to go for, right? And RDR2. So, but because I can't play with my clan and my guild, whatever you want to call them these days, I've sort of dropped off the map with that at the moment. I've still got all my stuff. It's just figuring out how I can turn around and again invest in a PlayStation 5 to be able to upgrade. And then I've got to then upgrade all my games as well from 4 to 5 to then stream. So you know it's an uphill list at the moment. Right, where was I? Oh, excuse me. So I think in my sock, I have just put a hole in my sock. Oh, down. Lovely stuff. I will say thank you as well for chatting. I seem so kind. Oh, thank you very much. I try to be my dude. One, I've got my own mental health issues, so I know what it's like to suffer in silence. And two, my career change is to be self-employed and to become a music therapist for those with mental health and neurodivergencies. Because my daughter, sorry, is autistic. So, you know, you kind of got to be a little bit kinder than most to have the patience and the understanding to help your child pass those kinds of challenges. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do have my own moments of frustration and overstimulation that bear out, and have happened occasionally on stream. But I'm not going to sugarcoat things because we live in this reality. But yeah, I try to. I've always gone by the adage growing up, considering I'm nearly 40 and I might not look it, so you know, must be doing something right. I've always been brought up and taught by the adage that you treat people how you want to be treated yourself. Um, be strong, everything will be okay for you. Yeah, yeah, I try to live by that every day too. But yeah, there is an air of understanding and grace, I suppose, that comes with that kind of type of kindness that you need to provide, especially when it's to your own kid. Or in my case, to myself, because my mental health is a very it's got a lot of strength in the depression and suicidal ideation department, unfortunately. Now, I'm lucky enough not to have ever acted upon that, despite some of the many dark thoughts of wanting to. But I'm fortunate enough to have enough strength of will and have a strong mind enough to surpass and act on it. So, but yeah, suffering in silence, or when you've reached out to friends and family and they either don't want to know or don't understand or just shut you down or just ignore you because they don't know how to handle the problem or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of instances in my life where I've been to very dark places. Um, and it's taken its toll because all you want sometimes is just a hug from someone or to just talk to someone, and it's not always there. So it doesn't when it's not forthcoming, you generally tend to have to suffer in silence anyway, which obviously makes that difficult. What am I collecting? Stims. That's what I was doing. Yes, depression can kill your happiness. It totally can. 110% can. Oh no. That's not going to be good. I am not going to be able to do this. I don't think I can fit that in my cargo hold. We'll see. Let's get those. That's hydrogen fuel. They're just the stems. Let's move them to the elevator. Yes, yeah, it can kill your happiness for sure. But only if you let it. You know. I'm lucky enough that again I've managed to get out of some of it to be able to bring this up after I loaded it. But yeah, like I say, strength of will and the ability to see past certain things when I've gone and got support, gone and got help, etc. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's on the road. Yeah, it does turn around and stymie things from time to time. Oh, they're not quite as bad as I thought they were going to be. They are going to be difficult to get in this ship, though. So let's whack out the multi-tool. Am I going to... I can... Yes. Ah, yeah, someone agrees. I assume that you've probably also had your own experience, by the sounds of it, of having to deal with stuff like this. Stream virtual, what's a typical day for you like outside of streaming? Well, at the moment, it's doing a lot of coursework to become CMA accredited so that I can legally practice in the UK as a music practitioner. That fulfills a lot of my time if I'm not streaming, but weekend is my weekend off. So I am a guitarist, a musician. You can probably tell guitars behind me when I move my hand and move the chair. There's a lot of there's like 6 or 7 guitars down there. Keep up the hustle. Thank you very much. I will do. Um, on that note, keeping up the hustle, I'd implore you to very generously show your support by liking, following, sharing, and subscribing to my Twitch channel here, and then go check out my links to my YouTube channel, which is where all of my streams live permanently on YouTube because I'm not affiliated here on Twitch. So after 7 days, all my streams disappear; they get deleted. Before that happens, I do turn around and stick them up on my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, you will find not just gaming streams, but you will also find that I also am learning Japanese at the moment because most of my music audience is currently, or my following is currently in Japan because I aim to write and create for anime shows, cartoons, mangas, and OSTs for games for that country. So I'm teaching myself Japanese in Rosetta Stone at the moment, and I've got a playlist of the lessons that I've done so far since the start of the year, documenting my progress, but also showing people the material, I suppose. So if anyone wants to learn themselves, voila, there it is. You can because I've shown the methods and the material that I'm using. So hopefully, if anyone finds that useful, they can, play along, watch along, whatever, and learn it themselves. I've done pretty well so far, considering. I'm having a quite casual approach, so there's that as well. Well, I specialise in designing digital assets tailored for content creation. Oh, that's good to know. I might be able to hit you up for some tips or some advice when I create my own, because I've got the tools to create my own. I've just turned around and taken a project on from one of my friends to help do exactly that, to tailor make his digital branding for his company that he's setting up from having being made redundant from his job. He's a data specialist for housing associations and councils and insurance. And he's asked me to create the vector graphics for his branding, for his merchandise, and wants me to help co-design a website, I suppose, for him. I'm happy to do. I've got some experience in it. I'm not qualified, don't get me wrong, but I have, for the better part of 20 years now, as a computer user to enough of a modicum of knowing programs like Illustrator, etc. After Effects is what I use here, alongside OBS and that. As well as modding games, I've completely unpacked the P4K file of this game to be able to get the assets of the ships out of this game, to be able to 3D print from STLs. So I'm all for taking on board new knowledge and advice, and seeking out those who are also creative and like-minded. Would love to show you some of my work if you don't mind. Yeah, by all means. If you've got a link that you want to share, DM me on Twitch. send that link through and I'll check it out when I get a chance to. Either on my break for lunch, which will probably be happening in about 10-15 minutes, or after I've finished streaming doing these contract missions. But yeah, I will check it out. If it doesn't come through on the Twitch DM, stick it on YouTube. DM me on YouTube. I do have a Discord actually and Instagram. If you again check out the links on my page, you'll find the Discord link is on my Twitch page. You'll also find it on my YouTube page, where you'll also find my Instagram. If you go check out any of my other videos in the description, you'll find all of my links on there. So yeah, I'd be happy to check that out. And I'm sure if we end up in conversation on Discord, rather than obviously through a Twitch chat or something, if you enjoy what I'm putting out and are a regular watcher or whatever, I'm sure we can help each other out in some respect. Whether that's me plugging you or you plugging me, whatever it may be, I'm down for that. You know, we're all about community over here, and yeah, it's all about sharing those immutable characteristics and helping each other out, right? In the grand scheme of things. So, but yeah, I'll be happy to check it out. Same as someone came into my streams yesterday, the day before, when I was doing my Japanese stream, and wanted me to check out Polyglot YouTube thing as a resource, which I did do. I do have my own opinions on that kind of resource though, because some of them are just total fakes. And I hazard a guess that that person also was. Your Insta link has expired. It shouldn't be. Do it through my Discord then. The Insta link shouldn't be expired at all. Hang on. Let me just double check that. I'm pretty sure it isn't expired. Can I just ask, are you going through my Instagram link on my YouTube account? Just to double check while you're here in the chat. Because I've just paused the game so that I can go check on my YouTube channel. My Instagram link. Oh yeah, because it is yeah, no, hang on a second. I know what that is. It's because it's the wrong end, because my page isn't called that anymore. I'll tell you what I'll do. Hang tight, hang tight, hang tight. No, don't check it again. It is wrong. There you go. It's now in chat. Have that. That's what it's supposed to be. I've just not updated it on my YouTube. Good shout. Cheers for letting me know. See, we're already helping each other. That's where it's at, right? So yeah, I need to edit that. I'll do that now, because otherwise that's just not correct, and that's not going to help anybody, and it's certainly not going to help me. Is it in studio? It must be in studio. Settings, channel. No, no, it's not in there. So it must be. No. Oh, how do I change that? Apology there. Can you message me then? I can share my work. Okay, let's have a look. Got a message. Got a request. Stella Ivy, is that you? Stella Ivy 82. Yes, I'm going to assume that is. So long as you don't end up being a spam account of some description, then yes, I will follow you. I don't do spam accounts. I need to manage my links. Customize the channel. And I need to return to the game as well before I crash into the moon. Where was I going? Trying to do a million things at once. I usually can. It's not usually this bad. Where are we? There's my yellow marker. Collect shipment. Why is it all the way over there? Have I gone to the wrong bloody place? I've gone to the wrong fucking place, haven't I? No. Oh wait. No. No, it's doing the wrong contract. That's why. Let me share my work. Hi. Means link away or share some pictures of. Oh, there we go. Let's see what it's like. Business account that you use and utilize would be handy as well, if that's the case. Just gonna pull that out so it's a little bit better there. No wonder why, because I'm tracking the wrong bloody mission. I picked up the stims and now it's changed which contract I'm. Yeah, that wasn't the one I wanted to be hauling, was it? Where's the one with the stims? That's the one I'm supposed to be tracking, that one. Yeah, thank you. We're not doing that one. We are going to turn down and turn off and float for a bit. That's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to cancel the travel there. There we go. View the contract. That's the one we're tracking. Yeah, cool. Let's go to the maps. That was the route to. There we go. There we are. That's what I wanted. There we go. Now we can quantum travel to him. Now I can skip out this. It goes back to here. I can close this. Channel customization. Yes. That's why, because that's now no longer that. It's now that, but without that. Publish. Changes made. So now I should be able to refresh this. Thank you for spotting that out. And that's now. There we go. Cool. That's the YouTube done. Now we open back up. Go back to Insta. Let's get back into the game. Where am I heading? Oh man, the whiteout on this place. Ugh, it's terrible. Wait a minute. Shubin's like right next to me, right? Yeah, there it is. I can't see shit with this brightness.
Shield system online.
Yeah, okay. I'm in the right area. Right, we'll do that. Let's go to here. Oh, you've got a website. Oh, fantastic. Oh, yeah, they look nice. And let me know how it is. Previews look good. Look good. I'll check out the site. Oh shit. Without crashing into the... Trying to look at a website and fly this fucking thing on a snow moon that is so unbelievably bright. Let's make means of that. Yeah, no worries. Hang on. Let me I'll show the site after stream. Uh, uh, after stream. As you can see, I'm multitasking not so well. Did uh, yeah, sure. Follow, share, and subscribe. Plans. I can do the same for you and plug to on my plan. There we go. There we go. So if you're still in the stream, then there you go. You've literally seen me message and also state live on stream what I intend to do too. So that's good news for both of us. Because you know it's all about community, isn't it? You also have opportunity to make something custom for me. That would be nice. I'm poor though, so unless it's free, it's not really much. I don't think that's really going to be a viable opportunity, I guess. Like I say, I'm self-employed, but I'm still currently in training and stuff. So, like, again, unless I can get something for free to tar up my shit, then I wouldn't be a hard pass. But I'd have to say no because I can't afford to buy anything. I can't even keep my car on the road. And don't worry about the prices, I don't charge that much. That's not the point. My point is that the money that I do get from my universal credit disappears. I get 400 a month, and 395 of it goes on all my bills and being able to keep myself fed. That's it. The only reason I don't pay rent is because I'm currently at my parents' house temporarily after having lost my house. So I I can't afford anything. I'm struggling to try and get my car back on the road so that I can earn money because at the moment, not being able to be on the road to get anywhere in Britain is a nightmare, absolute nightmare. So anytime I do have to travel for appointments or whatever, it costs me on the bus, and that's it. I can't. That that takes out whatever I have to pay in travel ends up screwing me over for the next month, or I have to turn around and underpay a bill somewhere along the way, which obviously is not ideal, and then puts me in debt. That is currently my life. Hence the career change to self-employed because I can't keep up with the demands of the bills in what my previous job was, because when you don't know if you're working from week to week because of agencies, you can't keep a stable income going, you can't keep your bills going and paid, hence why I lost my house. So hence career change. I'm fed up constantly as well being treated differently for being vulnerable or disabled because of my mental health, and then agencies or companies I'm contracted out to find ways of just getting rid of you instead of providing reasonable adjustments. And that's how it goes. That's how it is. That's how it's always been. That's been my working life for the better part of 15, 20 years. And it sucks. It sucks ass. So I'm, as much as I would love to have graphics, Stella, I've just followed you back, by the way, on your Twitch. So again, thank you very much for that. But yeah, I as much as I'd love to have custom graphics and that for my channel, I literally can't afford to do any of that. I am struggling to survive as it is from week to week. But I will, like I say, I will turn around and tout the graphics and stuff. Because I would like graphics. I would like something for my channel at some point. Obviously it is pretty plain at the moment. And I know in my head what I'm after for branding and such, but it needs to tie in with the rest of my company's branding too. And I've got some pretty hard, fast ideas on that as well that probably aren't going to change because the joys of OCD. But you know, I'm all down for some advice and some input on tips and tricks to be able to produce it, because I will probably have to produce my own, purely because I can't afford anyone's work. Which, like I say, it sucks, because I'd very much like to be able to not have to think about that. I'd very much like to have someone do some work for me, because at the moment I'm a one-man show, and I don't like the idea of the one-man show, like the way things are at the moment, because I have to divvy up my time between all these jobs, and I have to make room for doing all these little things that I'm not always going to have the time to do. Which again sucks, because it means that all these little things that I need they're difficult to get off the ground, because I'm having to do little bits of little pieces here and there most of the time. Whereas I'd prefer to have it just all done in one go, and I haven't got to worry about it. But that's just the nature of the beast, I suppose. It is what it is. But I appreciate you for getting in touch, of course, and for liking, following, sharing, subscribing, you know, all of the good business. Again, it all helps the algorithm. It helps make me more searchable. It's one more person towards the goals on Twitch and on YouTube to get towards monetization, I suppose. Not that I do this for the money, or at least I don't do this bit for the money. It'd be nice to do it for some cash, but you got to have a pretty large following that's consistent as well to be able to do that. And I'm at least 2-3 years away from that. Unless every person who visited my streams and my channel actually then liked and subscribed, even if they don't get the notifications and all that sort of stuff, just having the numbers is enough to keep that target. And then the view ratio, the hours viewed for videos and the channel will eventually come, which would be good. But again, like I say, that's a long way off in my estimation of things from where I'm at today to where I'm going to hopefully be heading. That's why I'm trying to create as much different content as possible in the way of when I'm streaming. I want to have different games for sure. It's also why I'm learning Japanese. It is for myself, but it's why I'm streaming it when I'm doing it, so that I've got another different bit of content. It's why I'm doing guitar covers, because I want to cover guitar and show my skills on guitar and the music that I enjoy. of me as a person. You know, put the personality and character out there. And I'll also be, you know, releasing my own music, you know, but I want to turn around and stream the creative process and what goes into me making my tunes and why they sound the way they are and all the rest of it. 'Cause I want to teach people who are on limited budgets. This is all about being on limited budgets over here. If you don't have the money to do things, I want to show people that it is possible if one, you put your mind to it, and two, you don't need expensive equipment to get away with being able to do this for a living. It's kind of the ethos over here. Whether it's the music side of things, whether it's the gaming side of things, whether it's, you know, the streaming side. I'm all about doing stuff on the budget because I don't have lots of money. I've never had access to lots of money. I mean, I'm hoping that my career change will help change that. But again, it's not necessarily for me because I can survive. It's my daughter. It's my daughter that I'm doing all of this for. It's for her future and for her benefit because at the minute she's the only thing that matters in my life. That's why I'm trying to get people to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to help get those figures up, to help the algorithm up, to give me the feedback, whether to see if they like what I do, if they got any comments on what I could do to improve it. If there's anyone out there who, out of the goodness of their own heart, wants to help me with things, whether it be managing streams, whether it be logistics, whether it be like yourself with the graphics, you know, any little bit to help that can help further me along the way. Again, I don't take it for granted. I fully appreciate and respect those who do help me and who have been there for me or will be there for me, who've got my back and stuff, who can make this happen, who believe in it, just because they want me to succeed, because it's for a good cause, you know, it's for the benefit of my kid, with those challenges and difficulties, because the world is not a kind place by and large. And reality is tough enough as it is. That, you know, I just want to make the world a better place for her. I want her to have the best possible outlook and opportunities in life. And if this is successful and she ends up starting to appear on stream and stuff, as she gets more and more understanding and can start communicating properly, communicating better, I should say, more and more, because she's classified as non-verbal as well. She isn't. She sings. She can talk. It's just medically she's classed as non-verbal. But if we can surpass that, and she's able to speak her own mind and such, and she wants to get involved with all of this stuff, she'll start appearing. Oh, excuse me. She'll start appearing on stream and stuff. Because I want to get her into it so that she's got skills where she can do this if she wants to, where she won't necessarily have to work in the workplace and experience some of the people that exist in the workplace, in retail or in construction or whatever industry, where, you know, she's then not going to have to go through the trials and tribulations and all the rest of it, of the working environment, where it can get quite nasty and the social cues you need to understand. And if she hasn't got those kinds of understandings, even if I do teach her well, and it's still just something that naturally she's not going to be able to filter properly or whatever because of being autistic, because it just comes with those kinds of challenges for the individual, then I want to circumvent that for her as much as possible, because it's not a nice experience. It's partly why I have the issues I have. It's partly why they got as bad as they have. Not fully, not totally, but it certainly shaped me as an individual because of the experiences I've had growing up in those situations, environments where, you know, you need to work to earn money to survive. And sometimes the world is just not set up for people like myself to be able to survive to the best of our ability, because a lot of neurotypical people take a lot of things for granted when it comes to those particular avenues in life, and you know, I don't want that for her, because it's wasted a good decade's worth of my life trying to come out and sort that sort of stuff out. So you know, it's let's land this then. Oh, we got something here. Look at this ship. Yeah, bro. Is that cutlass black? I think it is. It's on its side though. Doesn't look very good. Oops, I slammed that into the deck. That was silly of me, wasn't it? Let's go! Let's go deliver this stuff. Stims to the Shubin mining facility. Which one is this? This is Shubin 2 or Shubin 4? I can't remember. It is the cargo. What's it? Yeah. That this warehouse is broken. Is that what I'm going to turn around and find out? That we can't deliver this because it's broke, yeah? Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was way too heavy to... Yeah, okay, so people have gone to deliver the stims, can't deliver the stims. So we happen to have a issue here where cargo elevator for this doesn't work. Right? Yeah, I think it's safe to assume that we can't bring the elevator up, no? Yeah, cool. So this is broken. Right, you are. So we can't do facilities because we can't do facilities because as much as we got these boxes, we can't actually deliver them. I'm sure this is the only cargo freight. What's it, right? I'm pretty sure. Is that another capital ship over there? Yeah, potentially. This is a ship as well. So we have people here, unless they've buggered up. I assume that that's empty too. Oh, floating items. Well, that was a ship. Supposed to be a ship. That's supposed to be a ship. Yeah, okay. So this place looks like it's bugged, potentially. Can I get this cargo bay elevator to open. If this cargo bay elevator, I don't think it will though. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So Shubin's broke. Even though the elevator's there, it won't open the door. Yeah. As noted by all of the boxes that are everywhere except where they're supposed to be. Good to know. So, we can't turn around and utilise that. We can do cargo missions, but only if it's from a station to a station. Where you're going from hangar to hangar. You cannot cargo mission to freight cargo planet side, or moon side should I say, because the cargo elevators for them are broken. Interesting. So let's close that up. If that's the case though, that means every other contract we've got is broken. I can collect that waste and get it to Bajini Point. That one's not so bad, so we'll track that one. Bajini to Everest Harbour, we can do that one. From station to station. So stations are good. We'll keep the stations. We'll untrack that and abandon that because we can't do that one. We can't do that one. We can't do that one. What other ones can't we do? We can't do the Shubin mining facility ones. Mining facility ones are dead. Salvage centre to Bajini Point. So we can collect it from Samson's salvage centre, I think, and get it to Bajini Point because that's going to an internal hangar cargo bay. We can't do this one. Yeah, we can't do that one. Yeah, we can't do that one. Yeah, we can't do that one. Yeah, so those four are fucked. That one we can do. That one we can do because that's going to be a hangar cargo freight elevator inside hangar to hangar. So that's inside our persistence. So they're going to work. That will work because that will be inside a persistence. So we can do stations, station to station, and yes, station hangars to station hangars are going to work in the persistence. But we can't do planet side cargo freight because they're outside and not part of a persistent. What's it? So let's try the Samson's and Son salvage. Came out of that. We need to have a look at the maps. Yep. No. Yeah, we're tracking that one. Let's go to map. We need to focus on the object. It won't let me do it until I'm in the ship. Which means it needs to then be up. We need the lights on, thank you. Thank you. Let's go get 9 skew. You gotta love it when a...
Launch complete.
Okay, alright, so we're going to collect the shipment, that's all the way over there. So we now need to get the legs up
Landing gear up.
to make sure that we are... Where are we? There we are. It's about up. We're going to have that online. And we need to be a lot higher up, that's for sure. Exit atmosphere, that's now online. And now we should be able to, yep, get to Walla. Calibrate. Jump. Whoop. Quantum drive to the other side of this system, to the other moon. Now hopefully with the boxes should just be just outside. Oh my god, where are we going? What? Are you kidding? No, we're not doing that one. We're doing this one. Why have you changed it? Keep changing the tracking of the mission I'm doing. There we go. That's what I'm after. Yeah, that's better. No, we don't want that. We want Samsons and Sons. So now we'll get zoomed into this bad boy. And we'll spin that around and we'll select Samson and Sons. We'll select the route. There's our route. So we're at a far enough angle that we should be able to just fucking quantum drive as close to it as possible. Get down there and see if we can pick up those. See if we can pick up the boxes. Hopefully they're not elevated. Because if they are, we're in a bit of trouble. No, don't target tracking. Off. Oh shit. 9k. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. We're coming in too hot. We're coming in too hot. Oh shit. Don't explode. Don't die. I can't see the fucking floor. Right. Oh, thank God. There she be. Alright. There we go.
800 DPI. 1800 DPI.
Thank you. Let's take that off. A few hundred meters. There's the shipment. Slowly lower in. There's a fair few ships here. It looks like we can't collect what we're after because I bet shit doesn't work here, does it? I bet it doesn't, does it? Well, guess what? Here. Yeah. Just gonna turn around and park ourselves here. Let's get ourselves a little bit out of the way. Are you gonna classify that as a land, or are you just? There we go. That's a better position to be in. Right. So let's see if we can pick up what we're supposed to pick up here. 9 skew of waste. Or is this not spawning and we're going to end up with no nothing to show for it? Like, probably not. We'll soon find out, won't we? Because these guys are also collecting. Right. Oh, there's you guys. Ah, are these the boxes? That looks like boxes to me. Yes. But we're after the waste. That's scrap. That's scrap. Ah, yes. So we can access this terminal, and this one works. Internal error. Let me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, move your boxes off, mate. I'll help you with it. What are you doing? No, fuck off, bro. Idiot. I'm trying to get my shit. Fuck off. What are you doing? Just move your boxes out the fucking way. Instead of breaking the fucking game, you idiot. I can't do shit with you and your shit over here on this, right? The whole idea is you move them off the pad. Right? Sod off. That's why it don't work, because you're not moving them off the pad. Right? Thank you. Oh, you've gone and broken it, haven't you? Oh, you're an idiot. What are you after? You go on, shoot me. Fucking twat. I'm trying to do a mission here. Fuck off. Bro. Why are you trying to harm me, you idiot? I'm trying to get waste here. I've come in my cutter. I'm after 9 skewer waste. If I have to fucking move you out of the way, I will. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you trying to shoot me? I'm after waste, bro. I'm not even here for you. Scrap is blocking the elevator. Well, put it on then. I'll fucking help you put it on. Put it on properly, clip grid, and it'll work. There you go. Yeah, come on, I haven't got all day. You sat here doing this fucking forever. I need 9 skew. You see that skew of fucking waste? That's mine. Come on, bring it in. Come on. Yeah? Oh, no, I don't want to be doing that. Can I crouch on here? No. Oh, funny shit. Go on then, put it all on. Put it all on. What else you got? Come on. There you go, mate. I'll help you. There you go. Yeah, it's on. Send it down. Come on then. No, you don't need to complete it, bro. You just need to fucking lower it. Oh, look. It's because you put it too fucking high, because you're an idiot. There's a clip grid for a reason. And it's so that you don't have instances like this, where it fucks up. That's why it won't go down, because you're trying to put all of it on there at once. It doesn't have a grid big enough. Which of bit of this don't you understand? See? You've got too much on the elevator here. Oh my god. So we need to go into comms, contracts, no, comms, and type in, yo, person at Samson and Sons, you are. You'll break it. Because you will. That's why it's not working. Come on, keep stacking it. You'll find that it ain't going to go down. The reason it ain't going to go down is because it's just not going to accept it. Because it doesn't go that far into the floor. So... nice! I'm just going to have to wait for this guy then, am I? To get my 9 skew. Thing is, you're going to try and get that to work. And I think it ain't going to. It's going to be like, nope, I can't take it. Or it'll go to take it and it isn't going to clear. Let me guess, doesn't work. Does it not work? Why does it not work? Because you've got the fucking multi-tool in your hand. Yeah, take the multi-tool out. That's better. Go into it. Send it down. Send it down. Oh, it's going down. Is it going to clear? No. Because look at the animation, you tool. Does it clear? Yeah, look at it. Poking out the box. Now it's clear. Cool. Sweet. Nice. Thank you. Now it's down at the bottom. Stick that on. Move to the elevator. Ta-da. Nice. Because I'm going to do the sensible thing, you see. I'm going to call my 9 skew up on the elevator that he's wanting to use. And then I'm going to chuck it off the elevator so he can still turn around and use his bloody... do what he wants to do with his skew that he's trying to deliver, right? Thank you. Because I'm sensible. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh look, there's all my 9 skew I need. Sweet. Cool. Brilliant. So now, put this shit away. Charge over here. Has he just buggered off? He's buggering off because he's finished his fucking mission, has he? Cool. Come on. Come on. Get in the ship. Come on. Yep. Go. Nice. Now I should be able to... whee, let's do this. Let's turn around. Let's go over to here. Get the 9 skew. And push ourselves just past the post of the tower. And we'll land around here. Sweet. Done. Doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to work. Alright? That's pretty much how I see it. Come on. Alright, for those who have the bigger ships as well to do the bigger cargo missions, lucky them. I don't have that luxury. That's not where I parked my ship. The fuck is this? I think so. Come on, let me in the bloody door. Come on! Open the fucking door! Oh, you're just gonna be a bitch now, aren't you? Yeah, the ship's being a cunt. Nice. Sweet! Right, well, whatever. Get this out. And we'll pour these in. Pain in the arse. This should have been a quicker mission. Well, at least I know that Samson and Samson's one works. That's good news. So I can turn around and do the... sweet, get in there before it fucks up. Oh, open. Open. Shouldn't even be in this situation because this is not where I left my ship. So we've got some location coordinate issues with regards to ships and positioning. That's not uncommon, but it's certainly annoying, especially when you're trying to do these missions. Alright, we'll do that. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah, it's that one. Just to zoom out. And then we'll park you right there. There we go, parked. Brilliant. I'll have that. We'll do this. Come on, let's get out of the ship. Come on, no. Come on. Yep, there we go. And we want to clip you on the grid. Thank you. Clip you on the grid. Come on, I've got time for this. Because the other thing is that it's lunchtime and I'm starting to get hungry, which means I'm starting to get cranky. But it's probably because I also have an actual, this might not seem like it, but I do actually have I follow this sort of thing. So I am, yeah, and it's almost 45 minutes. Yeah, nearly 45 minutes past where I said I was going to have my lunch, so come on. Up the wall, damn it. It's that fucking beam again. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this fucking headset as well. What is going on? Doing some fucking crazy shit today. Get up off the floor. There. Yep. Yep. See, 6. That's 9. That's all of them. Just double check just to make sure. Yep, that's all of them. Sweet. Right, that's all we need. We've got our gap. Yep, cool. So we can get out. Brilliant. Do that. Put you away. Our door's open. Let's go. Right, to Bajini Point we go back to. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, boy.
Launch complete.
Yes, launch is complete. Brilliant. Let's take them legs up. Thank you. And let's charge and go.
Gear up.
Cruise control on. And stick that all the way up to 1,000 thrust. 1,000 meters a second. Basically impulse. F2. Maps. Arc core. Brilliant. Oh, look at that. Straight to Bajini Point. We'll deliver shipment. There we go. Let's see if this will turn around and allow us to jump straight to it, or whether we're going to have to do some fucking mental gymnastics to get around the place, because it decides to chuck us past it. Let's find out. 256 M to go. And boom. That's quantum. There we go. Quantum into Bajini Point. There we go. Now we're in range. So now we spin ourselves round to, where are you, Bajini? You're in here somewhere. Nope, 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 nope. There she be. Right. No, we want to go back to our maps. Whereabouts exactly are we? Yeah. So, Bajini, calculate, quantum travel, navigate. Boom, there you go. There she be. There we are. Sweet, sorted. Now we bring this down to our usual speed for entry, because we rotate it slightly differently, because the nature of how planets and moons rotate around each other. And it's under 11, it's under 12, but I'm pretty sure it's 11 and a bit K that we can hail. Yeah, 11 and under. We're able to hail for a hangar. So we'll do that. Let's bring it down. Get some braking on the go. Screws, raise it up. Go. Get a little bit of the momentum off. Pull that down. Let's get the sails in full thrust reverse. Bring it back up. Bring it down. Let's line her up. Go. Yeah, cool. I'll take the cruise control off. 100 outside the hangar. Beautiful. Line her up. Get to the 50. Bring it down to the 25. Oh, it's a little bit more than 25 now, isn't it? There we go. Now we're in. What the fuck? Someone tried to shoot me, or was that me with guns trying that was shooting? I'm pretty sure I've turned all that shit off. Yeah, I have. So someone tried to shoot me, I think. Oh, that's funny. Huh. They missed. Pretty sure it might have been me though. Just randomly decided to let off a blast into the hangar. There we go. That should be right. That's about right. Might still be a bit too close. Okay, scooch forward a little bit more, just to be safe. There we go. Right. Oh, that's a good point. Have I just picked up only waste, or did I pick up scrap as well? What we got? Suppose we'll soon find out when I dump it out on the floor. What we got? Waste, 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 wait. Yep. Oh wait, I know why. Because the thing's done the thing again on the contracts. It is waste that I'm going for, that I'm tracking at the moment. It's just showing me the lively pathway. It keeps changing which one I'm tracking, even though I'm tracking this. Tracks it and then doesn't update it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Crisis averted. We were. I've just got to remember it does this, and it's the quantum travel that's doing it as well, quite clearly. I'm pretty sure it's quantum travel that's doing it, because it's every time I go in and out of the map and select something. So again, a couple of little bugs there, where the location table of what you're supposed to have in your menu doesn't line up with what you're actually trying or attempting to track when you're going between locations. Now, it seems to me that it's deciding to select and track the last contract that you actually picked up, rather than staying locked to the contract that you are currently doing, that you have personally selected you are tracking. So it's auto defaulting to track the last contract you, which again, that's not a major bug, but it's certainly an annoying one, that's for sure. To have to keep retracking the mission you're actually on to see what you might need to be delivering. I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter so much when you get to this point. You can load up the elevator, and then you just like you're telling the stuff on the elevator to complete on the contract, so that you then complete that contract and get your money. And that's all well and good, but bug-wise, that shouldn't be happening. Obviously, it's supposed to still track the one that you've selected, rather than defaulting to the last accepted contract. Again, not a huge deal, but it's not something that should be breaking, because this screen then needs to come up, right? And then alright, yeah, you confirm which one. It tells you what you're putting and what's going down, and at the total dead total after, which then means when I come off this screen, yeah, contract. And then we check for the cash. There we are, 1.2 mil, brilliant. So that in some parts works. At the moment, we're having to go from instance to instance of freight elevators around and do the mining, tubing mining facility elevators, because they're outside cargo elevators. It seems that if it's a specific place that isn't carbon copy pasted, you know, copy pasta bullshit, it would seem that if it's an instance hangar or instance freight elevator, like this one inside my hangar, or like Samson and Sons that has its own name tag rather than being like tubing mining facility, blah blah blah, which is just copy pasted. It seems that at the minute, those are the ones that work, and the ones that don't are the copy pasta ones that are, like I say, going to facilities where those facilities are numerous. They're the ones that seem to be broken, just on visual and from extrapolation from experience. That the ones that seem to work are the ones that are individualistic, that are named and apply to a form of instance, and those that are broken are the ones that are just the copy pasta ones, which suggests that it's the copy pasta of code for those areas that has bugged those particular areas, and therefore that breaks those contracts that they're involved in. Screen, obviously, I'm going to now show you. This is why I've come across and accepted facility ones just from turning up and going to deliver to them. I've had to cancel them because I can't call the cargo elevator because it's bugged, right? So I've had to cancel those because I can't deliver to those. How from Brigidi Point to Memorial Spaceport, I'm going from my hangar instance with its own freight elevator to another instance hangar with its own elevator. They are internal. That can't change. So unless the duplication code allows the population of those items for that mission to appear at both ends, if that fails, then the contract breaks. But these ones, these are going to be copy pasta coded. They're the ones that are... Samson and Sons Salvage Center is not going to be a copy pasted code location. It's its own designated location. So I presume works because its elevator code is not affecting the copy pasta codes. That would be my contract are working, and the ones I've abandoned to the facilities aren't. So that's something to bear in mind if you're watching my stream and you play this game, or you come across this video on YouTube and you play Star Citizen. It might be worth mentioning this to anyone else you know who you play with, or who you might watch and sit there typing in, that this is potentially a reason as to why, without delving into and looking at code and logs, this might be why these particular issues appear to be broken, is because these are all have something in common. They are all mining facilities. All mining facilities are copy pasted from one location to the next. They just change names and some of the orientation of the assets, right? Well, they seem to be the ones that are broken, whereas somewhere that's a unique location with its own freight elevator, like a Samson and Son salvage center, or your station to station spaceport hangar instances with your own freight elevators, they work. They are not broken. They appear to work and they populate correctly. So if that's the case, that would be my current guess. So arc 2, lively, is out this direction, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll go there next. Now, is that a delivery mission, or is that a collect mission? Let's go have a look. That's an 11, and that's an 8. Okay, we'll track you and get rid of you, because you're the one that you keep going for, and you're the smallest, right? So yeah, I've got to collect from there to bring back to where I'm at. So we'll do those two first, and then we can do this one to Everest Harbour. So we're going to make 90, we're going to make another 130k. Yeah, it's going to be 1.3 mil. I was hoping to have 1.7, but I think that's the way it is with these haulage missions that are currently. Shooting mining facility, don't bother. There goes another one. Let's go into 2. No, don't bother. I ain't got that big a ship. Shooting mining facilities, don't bother. Well, that's a big mission, but that's only 53k for what it is. They need to scale the amount of SKU that you're delivering. A SKU box should be how 9 or 10 SKU. You can work out from there how you can work out from there how much each SKU box is worth, right? So let's do a let's say each SKU is worth 5k. Yeah, if that's the case, then 50 SKU should be 250k emission, right? In a sense. Oh, we'll have that one. Where's the extra smalls? Here's the extra smalls. There's another one. Take this. We could do these. If this keeps running as it is, I might just stay in the game, keep these running, and I'm just going to keep doing these, actually. And just do this all day. I need to get that money up. I really do. Extra small. Yeah, we have some more quartz. Yeah, I've done them. Extra small. There we go. It's a shame you can't shift select the ones you want and just accept them. That'd be cool. I'd just add them to your list with a tick box. But I want to add all of these to the list. Extra small. So long as it's Bajini and Riker, or from an arc station to Bajini or Riker, I'm happy. Or the Samson's run. I'll do the Samson and Sons run. That seems pretty good. What's the other 50k? I did see it to start with. I just zoomed past it. Yep, mediums run extra smalls because the extra small is the only one that I can do. Small, 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 Ricky small. Everest Harbour to Pyro Gateway. Oh, that's a long haul. Or instead of doing it by the amount of SKU that you run, you should do it by distance as well. Maybe that would be worth doing. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not going to all of these arc stations. Not for shit. No chance. No chance. And especially these large SKU for the amount that you're getting, it's not that big an increase. It's not actually worth it, in my opinion. It's the amount it costs to rent a ship or buy a ship, to then be able to do missions where this is the price range you're working. Like, it actually pays to just be a little scuttle jumper like me and do the 12 SKU missions for 50k, because it's actually more cost effective. You can do more 12 SKU 50k missions than you can doing, you know, 92 SKU from Pyro to Everest Harbour for 57k. I mean, come on. That's not right. They need to scale what rank these prices are, and then work out a ranking system for how much more you get paid for the size, extra small, small, medium, large, and then also work out whether it's direct solar, or whether it's interplanetary, or whether it's interstellar, and work out from there how much more that tacks on, so you get the right kind of multiplication for the kind of ship that you're likely to have, to also then be able to take. I mean, look at this one. Rookie rank, 21 SKU from Virginie Point to Memorial Station. I'm getting 7 grand less for like 10, 11 more boxes of work. That's 2 trips at least. That's at least 2 trips for less money. That doesn't make sense. That's the thing. So they need to work out some sort of ranking system for the payments for cargo missions, I think and feel. Otherwise, there's no point doing some of them. What we've got 10 on the board now. Look at that. Look at that. So we're going to clear the 2 lively pathway ones, because I need to collect waste from the pathway station to deliver to Virginie Point 3 times. So we'll go get the waste and the scrap, get that off the board, and then we'll go back for the carbon. We'll get those 2 done, because they're 45k. Then we'll do the 50k's again. Then we'll do the Samson, and then we'll do the what's it all. So that's now 100k, 200k, there's 300k, so that'll take us to 1.5 mil. That's going to take us to 1.6 mil, 1.7 mil. There we go. So I'm back to where I was hoping to be at about an hour ago. In the meantime, however, what we're going to do is we'll do this, and then do this, and just very briefly, I'm going to go get some stuff to eat and drink, because I need a break. And I'm going to grab that, and then probably stick this on break to eat it and drink it in a short amount of time, and then we're just going to crack on and earn this money. as you can see, I have returned. Thank God for that. So I know that this game is like for just suddenly dipping you out of the game because you're not doing anything. Hopefully that's circumvented. Thank you, Stellar Ivy and Stellar Gaming 82 for liking, following, sharing, and subscribing from earlier on in the stream. Much appreciated. And glad that all came through. Just catching up with this stuff that's on my phone briefly before. I am going to still play, but I am going to eat, so my microphone will be off in that position. So my apologies if you end up getting to this point in the stream and you see me streaming, but I'm stuffing my face. Today's choice is ham and salami and cheese filled sandwich with a cheese and pickle pork pie. Nice. Oh yeah, and a usual industry standard coffee, which I have a little stronger than most. I still have milk in it, however, and a couple of sugars just to hit that sweet spot, hit the sweet tooth. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to land, even though it's terrible landing. I've just realised that my guy himself needs to actually hydrate. No, it's not letting me out. Why won't you let me exit my chair? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Launch complete.
Land.
Complete.
Good. But now my guy can't leave his chair. What? This stuff works, huh? Okay. So we landed. That stuff's not gonna work. Okay. Let's cancel that. How about if we do all of that? Oh no. Quantum drive. Yep. Brilliant. Do you know what?
Launch complete.
Yep. No, commands don't want to work. Brilliant. Is that because I was out for too long and it's classed me as now I'm in the server, but I'm also kind of not in the server. Now it won't let me out my ship. Where am I? Hang on, you know what? Let's do it. Huh. Huh. Okay, I can't even backspace kill myself. Brilliant. So we've accepted missions, we've been doing missions, and do you know what? I think I might give myself a proper break. Instead of everyone watching me on stream with my mic just muted, considering I can operate my ship, but I'm currently locked to my ship, it would seem. I wonder if it's to do with the contract that I'm currently viewed. Let's just see if that's the one that tracking that is what's causing my inability to escape my ship. No. It's a damn thing. Oh no. That's very good. Let's cancel that. It's not the contract I wanted. Going to these. We're going to go to this one. Let's track this one instead. Oh no, let's track this one. Father. It's not going to track it. It's not changing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it was me firing into my hangar. If that's the case. Let's armor. Can I armor Spark and just fire a missile at myself? No, I cannot. How about... No, I can't eject either. No, arms count's gone. No, okay, so something's bugged. So what we're going to do there is we're going to quit the game, desktop. I'm going to have the break, and then I'm going to jump straight back in, and hopefully it'll put me straight back into where I'm at right now, and I won't lose my contract. So let's see and find out. See how that goes. Let's minimize that. Just double check, make sure there ain't no updates. There's for the hot. We won't bother with that. But as it is, yeah, I quit. I'm going for a quick break. I'm going to go for my quick break. I'm going to load this back up. Hopefully it'll have jumped me back to where I'm at. Then we'll start streaming again and try and get some more cash made. But those that have made it this far, thank you for watching this morning's stream. My apologies if it's been a little bit on the casual, boring side. And there's not been much in the way of narration. Thank you again to those that have joined and chatted in stream, who've liked, shared, followed me, and subscribed, both here at Twitch and on my YouTube. Again, if you're happening to catch this video at a later date, either on Twitch or YouTube, please check both platforms out. They all have their links to all my socials on there. Twitch.tv/crunk7up and youtube.com/xofficina. If you'd like to check out the stuff that I've got over there, it's where all my streams live on my YouTube permanently, because they delete themselves after 7 days on Twitch. I've got Japanese self-taught lessons in Rosetta Stone over there that you can go watch and learn along with me. It's documenting my progress. Because of that, you'll be able to see what I'm using, so you can use it too. There are other game streams over there, whether it's Call of Duty, Project Castaway, or this, Star Citizen. And if not, there's my guitar covers that you can turn around and go watch. I'll be putting up more and more as I get more into finding covers that I can actually cover that aren't going to get copyright struck. So that's it for me for the moment. I'm going to go have some lunch and get refueled and all the rest of it. So until a little bit later this afternoon, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope you found this entertaining. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I hope it gets you into Star Citizen. If not, I hope it gets you coming back to see the channel. I very much appreciate the support. If you can, like, share, follow, and subscribe my stuff. Please comment or give me feedback. It'd be much appreciated. Check me out on my Discord. And that's it for me. Take care, stay safe, keep sane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.